Hello everyone and a big welcome to this video. So this is the part 2 of the Admits video, and if you haven't watched part 1, in part 1 I explain about my applications to the joint masters courses that are there in Europe, and if you haven't watched that video I highly recommend you to do so. The link is in the description. Thank you. So in this part of the video, I want to speak about my application to the normal standalone master's degrees. So in these degrees, obviously you academically associate with only one university, and I had applied to 11 of these courses. So the first admit that I actually received was from TU Delft Material Science and Engineering. I received an admit. And TU Delft again is a very standard option for Indians, and in many cases, like many students have told me कि उनको Germany apply करना था, Germany से admit नहीं आया, so they applied to TU Delft. The second one was KU Leuven Materials Engineering. Now KU Leuven and TU Delft, they both have rolling systems, so the earlier you apply, the earlier you are going to get your result. And KU Leuven, I have heard that if you apply very early, there are hardly any chances that they are going to reject you. But the content of the courses at KU Leuven is exceptionally high, and only the ones who are really able to do it, they are going to complete their master's degree with a good score and a good academic level. So the next application that I want to talk about is COMAS at the University of Stuttgart in Germany. So COMAS is a computational mechanics of materials and structures. This also was an admit. And COMAS, if you look at the website, if you check out the past alumni, every year they are having 5 or 6 Indians. So many people, they think that in Germany, in some places you won't find many Indians. You don't have to think that here. I got an admit for this course. The next one I want to talk about is IMT Atlantique. IMT Atlantique is a very specific university. It has only master's and PhD courses. There is no bachelor level content here. So the people that you interact with, like that's at a completely different level. So IMT Atlantique has a master in nuclear engineering, MSc in nuclear engineering, and I had applied. They have basically in English language, they have two areas. One is advanced nuclear waste management. Another one is nuclear energy and industrial applications. I had applied to advanced nuclear waste management, got admitted. Then I had applied to Sweden, as I said. So what I had really done was 4 courses you can apply to maximum. I had applied to KTH Nuclear Engineering. I had applied to KTH Material Science Engineering. I had applied to Chalmers Materials Engineering. I had also applied to Chalmers for Applied Mechanics. Out of these 4, you can get admitted in only one. So I was accepted into Chalmers Materials Engineering. Then I had applied to NTNU. I had applied to 2 courses in NTNU. I had applied for Material Science and Engineering. I had also applied to NTNU Sustainable Manufacturing. So Sustainable Manufacturing, like I think it is a really good option if you look at the list of the subjects. What I liked was that you can actually choose what you want. Do you want to go to the manufacturing engineering side, or do you want to go towards the industrial engineering side? Like something non-tech and something tech. That was a really good option there. But anyways, I got rejected from both of these courses. So no Norway for me. 11th course that I want to talk about is INP Grenoble, which is one of the top institutes anywhere in Europe for STEM education. They have a material science for nuclear energy master's degree. I had applied for it and I got accepted. So this was my application to 11 standalone master's degrees. So just to have a rough check, I had 13 applications, out of which only 3 were rejects. All the other 10 were admits. I will be speaking about the 2 points about Norway and Sweden that I had mentioned here. So Norway, when you apply on the SOCNAT's web, the first option is to, you choose the institutes to which you want to apply, the universities to which you want to apply. Now, I had a plan in mind that both of them are going to be NTNU courses. So I contacted them via mail and they told me that I can apply to 2 maximum courses. and if I get admitted into both, I will be given admits from both, and I can choose later on. Because this may be really important, when they ask you to submit 2 courses, are they really asking you to submit in a ranked preference, or is it just a listing preference? Like, this is on you. If you apply to Norway, if you apply to one university, if you apply to 2 universities, you mail them and ask them, okay? Yeah, don't make mistakes. Ask them. Because in Europe, people very easily reply on mail, okay? It's not like some boring office. They reply very, very properly. When you apply to Sweden, you put 4 courses maximum. Always remember that is going to be in a ranked preference, and you will automatically be given the admit for your highest rank course. Like, let's just say that you apply to 4 courses and you gave them the ranks 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's just say that all the courses want to admit you, but you will be given the admit only for course number 1, and for the 2, 3, 4 courses 2, 3, 4, the applications will be removed from the system. You can look this up on the official website. The link is in the description. A big thank you for watching my first video to the end. And if this video has added value to you in some form or other, do remember to give the video a like. Also, share this video with anyone who you know is aspiring to study in Europe. The links below of the various courses may really help them in start exploring the master's courses in Europe, I believe. And also, do remember to give the channel a subscribe, because I have many more such videos in the pipeline. Financial aspects of application, scholarships available, is it really possible to get a full scholarship, and even how to get internships while doing your UG. I mean, I have done the script for a video about my internship at MNIT Jaipur, and I will be uploading it soon, such videos. So yes, more and more content will be released every week, every 2 weeks. Thank you.